Hello and welcome to Ironman 70.3 Auckland, the Asia Pacific Championship. My name's Cameron Harper and joined by multiple-time Ironman and 70.3 champion Cameron Brown. Start with the swim leg here, 1.9 kilometres in length. It starts outside Voyage in New Zealand Maritime Museum, and Cameron, a great place to swim.
Yeah, nice smooth waters. Hopefully we'll have a great Auckland day, and that weather forecast will hopefully be have smooth waters, and the competitors will just have a nice sort of 200 metre start out to the first buoy, and then it's a long mark out to the next buoy, and then round into transition to the viaduct centre.
And it's time for the cycle. And you can see as we head out from the Viaduct Event Centre and transition, this course takes us through a lot of Auckland's scenic areas. And the first part of that is we head around the Westhaven Marina. So a few speed humps along here, Cameron, and they are probably a bit tricky to negotiate, I guess.
Yeah, competitors, they can have a little bit of speed, but not, you don't want to be hitting them at 40, 45 k's an hour, otherwise you'll just be going flying off your bike. So they're going to have to be wary of that. And the first part is very, very flat, and then you get the first section where you've just got a hill, and then this is where the race begins, up the Harbour Bridge.
So we'll be on the other side of the Auckland Harbour Bridge for this leg, but let's just get over it at this point. But we'll be on the right-hand side as you look at it now and heading down, and you can get a pretty good pace going here, Cameron.
Yep, definitely. I think with a disc wheel and a deep section front wheel, you hit that 10 sort of K mark along here, and competitors, they have to be careful. It's a long hill. It's not an easy hill, and you've got to get up at, in good condition and set yourself up, because the next phase, the next 20 Ks is just up and down this busway link.
And there are cyclists going both ways along here. So we're heading out towards Mairangi Bay for people that know the area. And it is, like we said, Cameron, it is undulating. It is quite tough through here. It's not flat like a lot of people would think.
Yep, no, we've just gone through a polo drive here, and then there's sort of a loop section around this area. And again, really great roads, nice smooth roads. So, competitors again will be able to, get great speed, few roundabouts to head through this area, and then you're back on through a polo drive again, and you start heading back to the motorway again.
So I've done the loop on the northern part of this course. There is a northern part and a southern part to the course from the city, and obviously on the northern part of this now. So heading back towards Apollo Drive, as Cameron was saying, and as we head down Apollo Drive, and again, this is this undulating part of the North Shore, but a little bit of downhill through here, and turn right into Constellation and left into Parkway. This takes you around the back of the bus station, and from here that'll take you straight on to the Northern Bus Link again, Cameron, and we're on our way back towards the Auckland Harbour Bridge.
Yeah, this section here, this is where people will be able to get in their big ring, the 5311, and really make use of either a disc wheel on the back or a deep section wheel, and they'll be able to get them up some great speed. Again, through this section, really great roads. And yeah, just up here, this is where the Harbour Bridge starts. Get into that small chain ring again, and now a nice long descent into Shelley Beach Road. You'll pick up some great speed down here, and then it's going to be a little sharp turn up here to the right, so competitors have to be wary of that, and just slow down there. Another sharp right here as we make our way under the Harbour Bridge, and remember those speed bumps again.
And be aware there are two lanes of cyclists heading out onto the course, and obviously cyclists coming back. And as Cameron was saying, we're going back past Westhaven Marina. Look out for those speed bumps, because people will come a cropper on those if you go too quickly. Beautiful view out to the left as well through Westhaven Marina. So we're just heading back for your bearings, heading back towards the Viaduct Event Centre where transition is. You're not stopping though, and we just keep going down here through Silo Park. Quite a picturesque area of Auckland. And we're just coming up here. There's a bottle drop right about now, and you can drop off your empty bottles. And as we head round the corner, here is a bottle pickup here as well. So a good area to refuel, Cameron.
Yeah, this is where competitors need to be just a little bit wary of those tram tracks there. Especially if there is a little bit of rain, they get very slippery. So you've got to make sure that you turn very sharply across them. You don't want to go at slow speed across those, otherwise you'll get your tyre stuck in them. So another couple of judder bars through here, and as we make our way onto the Auckland waterfront, this is going to be the real fast section of the course. Competitors are going to be able to zip along the Auckland waterfront with great roads again, and just fantastic area to to cycle, and this is one of the great spots for Auckland cyclists.
It is a great spot this is an iconic spot for New Zealand cycling, Auckland cycling. Any given day, there's a whole lot of cyclists coming around here. And on the left-hand side, cyclists will be able to see, if you've got time for the view, it's a beautiful view out to Rangitoto Island, over to Devonport and Auckland's North Shore. And on the right, a whole lot of beautiful homes as you go around the waterfront. Just going past the marina here, but as Cameron was saying, this is very quick. Some beautiful bays if you get time to have a look. And I would thoroughly recommend just putting your head up and having a quick look as you come around here past Kelly Tarleton's and keep heading around through, as we say, Kahu Bay, Bastion Point up on the right there, and heading around into Mission Bay as well.
Yeah, Mission Bay is one of my favourite places on the course. Great restaurants, and there's always a lot of spectators here, and they'll be cheering on the athletes and hopefully giving you guys a lot of support out there. And another few fast corners around here. Don't need to worry about speed or anything. You can hit them well. And as we make our turnaround at Long Drive, just coming around the corner here, and it's a sharp 180-degree turn back to the Viaduct Centre. And again, it's this is going to be great. You'll be able to sight the other competitors and see where they are, Cameron.
And this is 2 laps. We'll be doing 2 laps of this area of the course. And so we head back towards the viaduct, and you can see some of those views we're talking about out through the Hauraki Gulf. And as Cameron was saying, there'll be good support right along here and a good chance for cyclists. You can get down, get aero, and make sure you've got a lot of food and drink on board as we head back, especially on the second lap, towards the Viaduct Event Centre for transition.
Yeah, and a lot of times this is the part in the course where you'll get a headwind. Normally, the prevailing winds are a southwesterly, so there'll be a tailwind out, and then normally a headwind back. So competitors just be wary of that. Hopefully you'll get blown out, but be wary of a strong wind coming home.
So just heading towards the bike to run transition, we're right in the heart of Auckland City, right in the thick of the action for Auckland City right now. So just heading around the back of the viaduct and going back towards Viaduct Event Centre for transition. And as we were saying earlier, just be aware there are some tram tracks here, so just need to have a lot of care as you come through this section. Background past the silos again.
And this is, you can pick up, that water or special needs again. Be ready for that, and if you it's going to be the only point you can get it. This is the final section. Then you'll do that part of the course again, and then we'll be hitting the run transition.
Absolutely. So back to the Viaduct Event Centre, and it's time for transition and out onto the half marathon run, 21.1 kilometres.
Yeah, and this run is just dead flat. It's super fast. It's going to be a lot of turns and sharp corners, but competitors are going to be able to make up the most for that run section and just really try and use their leg speed.
And for those of you, Cameron, who are at the sharp end of this race, it's going to be interesting because there are a lot of opportunities with all the corners to see where your competitors are.
Yeah, definitely. You'll be able to sight the competitors and see what distance you've got to make up. And but again, there's some little sections where you're out of sight, out of mind, and you have to be wary of that. But that first part of the run course is a little bit tricky, but some beautiful sights. Especially around here, they'll be filled with people having breakfast and enjoying the Auckland summer and straight past the Maritime Museum, along this section, beautiful section, looking over to the north shore of Auckland, then rounding the sharp corner, then they'll set their sights on the Sky Tower.
So heading along here, just be aware of the tram tracks as I seem to be talking about, but this is going straight back towards the heart of Auckland City again, and on another, as Cameron was saying, very flat, very fast section as we head out onto Key Street and out towards Tamaki Drive. And Cameron, this is extremely flat right along here. There's one little hill coming up as we go over the Strand, but that's it. That's the only real effort section, I guess.
Yeah, you can just push up that little hill there and then hopefully unwind down this section and get that stride length cranking. But this section here, a lot of runners, a lot of cyclists enjoy this part of the Auckland waterfront, and again, it's a very fast section down to that turnaround, and competitors, they'll be able to sight the opposition coming the opposite way.
So heading back over this hump in the road at the Strand and heading back towards the heart of Auckland City. There'll be a lot of support along here, and as Cameron was saying earlier, a lot of opportunity for friends and family to maybe grab a bite to eat or a drink and give you some cheering on the way along. And right in the thick of the action here as we head back around Prince's Wharf, and this takes you right along the waterfront here.
Yeah, it's a skinny section through here, competitors coming either way through this part of the course, so you just be wary, stay to the left when you're returning, and the other competitors will be on their left. So then through the Maritime Museum again, but this time we'll go straight ahead instead of that turn.
And you can see the Sky Tower up in front of us as we go right. And we're back on the viaduct walkway here, which takes us round the front of all the apartments and right on the water there and across past all these beautiful boats, launches and everything else that you see associated with the Auckland Viaduct. And this is heading back for the first of 2 laps to the transition area.
Yeah, so we're coming up to just under 10 Ks now, and competitors will start to get a little bit tired. So it's important with that nutrition and getting those electrolyte drinks in and getting that odd gel in, and making sure you're keeping mentally charged as well.
As we head up to the turnaround point and the finish line for the race, I'm Cameron Harper with Cameron Brown, and we wish you a great day out there, and we look forward to seeing you at the finish line.